right, finally at the harbor. Been waiting to come here all day. This is my favorite place to play Pokemon Go, and I am now ready to play some Wizards Unite. It's going to be epic. Meeting a couple people down here, really looking forward to playing. Oh, gonna pull it out right now and get some starting. Can't wait to show you guys some of the really cool things in the game as well. It's gonna be awesome. Definitely, I think we're gonna focus this video on how to do really good spells, those masterful spells that you want to do so you can help all of the magical creatures and all of the magical elements within the game. You got to know spell casting, so we're going to focus on that today. Alright, so I'm going to be walking around a bit, so I definitely want to put a port key on. That way I can basically walk one of those out and open up a port key, which is probably one of my favorite features. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. I think we're going to do a 2 kilometer just to get things going, so throwing that in there. And yeah, okay, it's in and good to go. So now when I walk around, I'll get credit for my port key, which is very important. You get actually special items when you go into port keys, so definitely have those going because like I said, there's special items you can get. Alright, so let's try to get a masterful spell. So there's different levels of how well you do a spell. And if you're a Pokemon Go player, you're pretty familiar with like good, great, and excellent throws. And it's basically very similar to that with Wizards Unite and spell casting. So you basically trace it, and you want to have both speed and accuracy. So it's not just how, like in Pokemon Go, it's where you actually land the throw. And in this case, it's how well you trace it, so how accurately you do it, but then also how quickly you do it. And basically the bar at the top is going to basically move. So if it's yellow, it'll move a little bit towards the Masterful, which is the right side of the screen. And if it's not as good, then if that's like an orange or a red color, it'll move actually away from that and become a worse one. So luckily I was able to get a good throw on that one and catch and help that troll. And now we'll see if we can get another one, and I'll show you a little bit more. Alright, so we got Mad-Eye Moody here, one of the best characters in Harry Potter, in my opinion. So let's see if we can help him out. So this is a higher level confoundable, so it's going to be a little bit harder to catch. In fact, I'm going to use an Stimulo potion. These will help you. There's basic ones and there's strong ones, and then there's also potent potions for a Stimulo, and the potent does the most, the regular one does the least, but that's basically going to help us make it easier to catch, or to basically help Mad-Eye Moody escape from this dark wizard. So let's go ahead and use it, and then let's do this trace. So again, we're looking for speed and accuracy. Now, you want to be accurate. I would try to be more accurate than speed, but you definitely want to find a middle ground if you want to get a good to a great. If you want masterful, you really have to go for it, but it definitely will be more difficult to actually be able to get the masterful spell. So that one's going to be good. It didn't really move all that much. It was just an okay trace. But let's see if we got him. We might have, because we used the Stimulo potion. Yeah, so we got him. We basically put him in the bubble. We helped Mad-Eye Moody out. But like I said, you want to have both accuracy and tracing, but I definitely wouldn't want to go too fast and mess it up. But I do think overall, if you use speed to your advantage, I think I would try to do that. If you mess up a little bit, it's not that big a deal. It is fairly forgiving, but I was talking about to one of my friends about how if you actually get the beginning right and the end right, it tends to like it a little bit more. Alohomora is actually the spell that I get the best go at, usually at least. That was just all right, but we got a great throw. We got basically a great trace there, and we should do all right. We'll see. Yeah, we were able to get him off. So don't go too slow, but definitely work on both speed and accuracy. I'd recommend go slower, learn the traces, and then as you go, you'll get much faster at them, so you'll be able to have both speed and accuracy. But like I said, you really have to do both if you want a masterful spell. You have to get really quick at them. So just practice on the accuracy, and you'll get faster and faster at doing it accurately. Let's see if another one popped up. Oh yeah, we got another one. So let's test this one out again. Oh look, a little goblin, probably from Gringotts. All right, so let's try to do it fast. I'll try to get a masterful spell on this one. Oh no, that's not gonna do it. But it was good. It was great because I did it fast enough. We'll see if I help this rain cloud go away. Nope, it resisted. Okay, masterful right here. Oh no, I think it's another great. So like I said, it can be fairly forgiving. Oh man, it ran for me. But it's fairly forgiving in terms of accuracy. But you just want to make sure that you are getting speed decently done with a decent accuracy. That's going to get you a great. But you have to be good at both to get a Masterful. It's actually really difficult. I've only gotten a Masterful a few times at this point, but definitely as you play more, you get used to the spells, and it'll get easier and easier for people. But especially when I've been playing one-handed so much, it's been really difficult to practice the spells really well. It's definitely much easier with two hands, one to trace and one to hold the phone. But let's see how we do with this one. So that was pretty bad. So I'm only getting a fair, which is horrible. Hopefully it doesn't run. Oh, I got it, even with the fair. Well, there you go. Fair works sometimes too. All right, awesome. I've already gotten that one, so I won't need to place it. Let's see, let's try one more, see if one more pops up. Nope, no more. So like I was saying, definitely focus on your accuracy, but definitely do it quick enough. You don't have to go super fast, don't rush yourself, but if you just practice on that, you'll definitely get it, and then you'll get masterful spells in no time. So just keep up the practicing, and you'll be a very strong wizard in no time. All right. Just hit level 6, awesome, got a few different things, and yeah, now I can finally pick out my profession. So if you go ahead and let Hermione talk to you for a minute, once you reach level 6, you can then go and to the profession section, which is down in the basically down in the ID section. You can go in and select profession. Now there's a few different professions you can pick, and they're basically going to tell you about each one of them. Each one kind of has a team leader, and you can pick the one you want to do, and each one will pop up and, like I said, tell you a little bit about it. But there's Auror, Magi Zoologist, and Professor. So definitely pick which one you want. Each one of them does have special traits. So I would definitely say to pick the one ultimately that you want to play as, but if you are playing and you want strategically to know who you're going to be playing with, you may want to pick different ones. That way when you're playing with your friends, you can kind of strategically know which ones you guys are going to do, and then when you go into fortresses, it'll be easier because you guys will each have your strengths to pick. But I'm going to go ahead and pick the Auror. That's just the one I want to play as, but you can switch, and I'll kind of show you that as well. But if you click the lessons, that's where you can basically level up your skill tree as well, and I'm going to show you that. But first we'll kind of go back, and those were basically all the stats that you can increase as you go in the game. So you have to have scrolls and books to basically level up your skill tree, and this is basically the whole skill tree. There's a bunch of them, and you can switch through professions, so it's not a big deal if you pick one. You can always change it, like you see there. You can always switch it to a different profession as you want, and you can level up all of the professions. So definitely have fun playing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.